In previous reviews before this group, I have shown this slide and checking the boxes as to the proof of protection against SARS-CoV-2 Delta variant. There was one glaring missing check in previous iterations of this, and that was in the J&J clinical effectiveness. Next slide. I had showed you before this slide looking at data of immune responses in vitro. And this was the J&J vaccine study, which showed that it elicited durable antibody and cellular responses against Delta with minimal decreases for at least 8 months after immunization. Next slide. We now have a slide that recently, a study that recently came out from South Africa and other Southern African countries. It's called the Sasanki study, involving about 478,000 healthcare workers. And this is real world effectiveness against Delta, with a 91 to 96% protection against Delta, and then 71% protection against hospitalization. And remember, I showed you before that the durability of the immune response is out to 8 months. And this is the first real world data to show the effectiveness of J&J from this challenging epidemiological setting of Delta, particularly in the context of people who might have HIV. Next slide. Finally, if you look at breakthrough infections, which are inevitable with any vaccine because no vaccine is 100% effective. As you can see, as we've seen in other studies, the breakthrough infections, namely infections that occur in the setting of full vaccination, were mild in 96%, moderate in 3%, severe in less than 0.05%, with death in less than 0.05%.